Sapa say with y'all kings and queen. Hey man, I got another special video for y'all today, man. And nobody recommend this video. YouTube recommend me this video, so I guess I'm about to react to it. So boom, y'all. First thing first, man. For all my new subscribers, I don't really fake none of my video, y'all. I'm not editing no reaction video. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not editing no reaction video. You know. Let's go ahead and get straight into it, though, bro. We gotta watch this together. Like, this is Skype call, FaceTime call.
This officer was by himself on a routine welfare check. What he didn't know is that he might be talking to a killer. Just past midnight on November 14th, 2022.
First thing first, I want to say this, though, bro. But why do officers do welfare checks by themselves, bro? Like, I feel like a welfare check, bro, you should at least have 3 people. But most people who have these type of checks, they probably were, I ain't gonna say suicidal, but they probably going through something. Like I said, probably a little suicidal. They probably got a lot on their mind. They probably overthinking. Like, it's so much stuff that be going on, bro. I really feel like you shouldn't do no check by yourself. That's just my opinion.
A Milwaukee police officer responded to a welfare check in a residential neighborhood. The caller was concerned for their 75-year-old neighbor, who lived with 31-year-old Israel Webb II, a man who shared no familial ties. Officers were likely unaware of Israel's criminal history, which included armed robbery, carrying a concealed weapon, theft, and multiple disorderly conduct charges. According to a community briefing, upon arrival, Israel spoke through a window and agreed to let an officer inside.
And after you? You said you gotta make sure you got an animal or something? Yeah. Go ahead.
Here, Israel picks up a steel brake rotor on his way into the residence.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that for?
Oh no, to block the door and swings open.
Gotcha.
According to the community briefing, this is the only entrance and exit in the home. The rotor likely weighs around 20 pounds, more than enough to prevent anybody from quickly leaving or entering the room.
You want to just knock on the door for me?
Dorothy? She's laying on bed.
Hey, Dorothy!
20, please.
Where's your bed at?
Is it in there?
Come after you. You got any lights here?
Yeah.
You got the lights on?
I guess you can pay the bill.
Oh. Hey, you just go in there for me?
Yeah, no.
What do you mean?
She's right here.
Oh! She's right here? Dorothy?
Who is Dorothy? Oh, this took place November 14th, 2022. I ain't even peep.
Is she sleeping?
Yes.
Happened almost 3 years ago.
How long she been sleeping for?
Like since 6.
What's the bag for?
6. Let me see. Military time, so it's 12:38. So she been sleeping about 6 hours and 38 minutes. Okay.
She wets the bed.
She
wets the bed?
She wets the bed. Okay.
You gotta cover it like that.
Because you're in here, we'll open the window and stuff.
Okay, you pull the cover back for me?
Dorothy?
Why is she covered up like that? Her face.
She's sleeping.
Alright, just step back for me. Is it Dorothy? Miss Dorothy?
Dorothy?
Why don't you got flowers and stuff around her like that? Okay, step back.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Now that's harsh. What? She dead? Alright, bro.
Step back.
She's dead.
What do you mean she's dead?
She's dead. I was gonna call her relatives in the morning.
Okay. Put your hands up.
The phone's in the room.
Put your hands up.
Alright.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. 5446. Y'all give another squad to my location. I'm the supervisor.
No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel bad for that officer, bro. Real talk, bro. You telling me he in this predicament, man probably didn't kill old lady, and he by himself? That's crazy, bro.
Put your hands behind your back. You don't got any weapons or anything, like that. Turn around. Don't even look at me. Hands behind your back. You're looking at me. Don't do that. Why you look? No, you're not gonna get shot, but you looking at me like that is kind of making me nervous. Stop looking at me. Don't do that. I'm telling you. Stop looking at me. You're gonna get tased. You hear me? Just letting you know. Don't do that. Alright? I got a taser right now.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Okay.
Alright? Alright?
Face.
No.
Please, in your face.
No.
Her relatives. Call her relatives. Call her relatives, please. Tap you.
Don't.
Please.
Make that other squad 1017, please.
Please. Thanks.
12-5-7, but you also responded. 1017, 5-7-2.
No.
Come work.
Don't move. Just don't move. Put your hands up.
60.
Because you're doing too much moving and you're making me nervous.
I'm for 60, sequel for that.
No. Just don't move.
She does. Simple. Report, show skull.
Hey, brother, he killed Miss Dorothy?
3-4, sequel for that.
On the ground.
Damn, but y'all, rest in peace, Miss Dorothy, man. That's harsh, man. Rest in peace, Miss Dorothy, bro. That's so harsh, bro.
Give us a secret, bro.
On the ground. On your stomach. No, on your stomach.
Please.
Sir, on your
You
stomach.
gotta shoot me.
Okay. You're doing too much.
Okay, don't take it. Don't take it.
No, you're going to get tased.
Okay, I'm down.
Put your hands behind your back. Now. Hands behind your back. Behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your other hand behind your back.
What was the address again?
Your other hand behind your back. Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Put your hand behind your back. Your other hand. Yep, put it behind your back. Don't move. This is gonna do.
According to a community briefing, the officer attempted to handcuff Israel but secured only one wrist before a struggle began. At this time, the officer pressed the emergency button on his radio, signaling for immediate backup. During the altercation, Israel allegedly used this 2.5-foot metal pole and attempted to grab the officer's firearm.
Stop!
Don't make me kill. Whoa!
Give me another squad here now!
Hey, bro, hold on now, bro. He being called for help. What taking y'all so long? What the f?
Sir!
Right in the face.
Stop!
Right in the face.
You will be shot!
Right,
Stop!
Right in the face. Please, right in the face.
Stop!
Okay.
Drop the pole!
Right in the face.
Drop the pole!
Please, right in the face.
Drop the pole!
Right in the face. Come on. Right in the face.
Drop the pole!
Right in the face.
Drop!
Do it in the
Oh,
right
Sir.
in the face. Please, right in the face. Right
Drop
in
the
face.
pole!
Right in the face.
Right in the face, come on. Now I'm gonna have to shoot
Right in
you.
the face. Come on. Do it, please. Come on, you don't know what I see. Do it.
Sir,
Do it.
drop the
Do
pole.
it. You don't know what I see. Do it.
Sir,
Right in the f***ing face, man.
the pole.
Right in the face. Come on. Come on.
drop the
Come
pole.
on. Right in the face, man. Please.
Drop
Right in the
That's
face.
crazy, bro.
on the ground now.
Right in the face. Come on.
On the ground.
Make it quick.
On the ground.
Please make it quick. Okay. Don't take me.
Drop it. Drop it.
Wow.
Now.
Right in the face.
Drop it.
Right in the face.
He just
Drop
ate.
it.
Right in the
He ate the taste. Now that's harsh. Ain't no backup came yet. Bro, come on, y'all. What is y'all doing?
Drop it. Right in the face. Come on. Drop it. You
That's
gotta do it, man. Right.
crazy,
Drop. Right in the face. The weight now. Right in the face. Drop the weight. Right in the face. Drop the weight. Right in the face. Drop the weight.
Responding officers attempted a rear entry to the building, but ultimately had to kick down the door to assist.
Subject is at gunpoint. Right in the face. Squad. Right in the face. Come on.
We are further out.
Don't take me, man. Don't take me, man. What? Drop the weight. He said, do it. Get me! Get me! Full strap. Give me your hand!
Oh wow. That's crazy, bro.
Check that room. I got it. Someone get medical now. Call for medical.
According to a community briefing, despite being tased, Israel threw the brake rotor at the officer, prompting the officer to fire his handgun. This photo shows the damage caused by the rotor, which was allegedly just inches from hitting the officer. Israel allegedly continued to resist other officers, but was eventually taken into custody. Emergency medical services were immediately sent for Israel, and he survived the injuries. The 24-year-old officer was treated and released after minor injuries. The officer had 4 years of service at the time. A medical examiner was called to assess the 75-year-old woman, who had no signs of trauma. It was later determined she died from lung cancer, though the exact time of death remains unclear. An investigation was opened to determine if the use of force was justified after the officer-involved shooting incident took place. During this investigation, the officer was placed on administrative leave. On December 5th, 2022, roughly 3 weeks after the shooting, the Milwaukee County District Attorney found the use of force was justified. The officer will face no charges regarding this incident. For this incident, Israel was charged with 1 count of battery of a law enforcement officer, 1 count of resisting an officer, and 2 counts of bail jumping, which was linked to a $2,500 signature bond for prior disorderly conduct charges, according to news sources. In February 2023, the court determined he was incompetent to make decisions related to his case and assist with his defense. However, the court deemed he was a likely candidate to regain competency in his case. He was forced to participate in 62 days of competency restoration treatment, credited as jail time if sentenced. In May 2023, he remained incompetent, leading to extended treatment. By late July 2023, the court declared him competent and set a $5,000 cash bond. In August 2023, he pled not guilty and posted the $5,000 cash bond in September after 10 months in custody. Though the case was prepared for trial, in February 2024, 15 months after the incident, the state dismissed all charges and refunded his bail. However, in March 2024, he was recharged for the same incident with 1 count of attempting to disarm a peace officer, 1 count of resisting or obstructing an officer, and 1 count of bail jumping. A $5,000 signature bond was set in April 2020.
So they took his bond. They took away his bond and said he good, and they gave it back to him. Then they took it back and they gave it back to him.
And in June,
You know what I'm saying? That's harsh.
he pled not guilty once again. At the time of posting this video, the case remains pending. Additionally, Israel currently faces separate, unrelated charges for stalking and violating a restraining order in relation to domestic abuse, along with felony bail jumping.
Now, when police receive calls for a check on the well-being, it's often a very delicate situation. And though we do use compassion, we also have to respond with caution, because as usual, police enter these situations knowing very little. And I've responded to many welfare check calls, and most times the person was either asleep or not home. But on that that rare occasion, unfortunately, the end result wasn't always a happy ending. So today we're in Milwaukee and we have a concerned neighbor calling 911 so police can do a welfare check to check on a 75-year-old woman who lives with a 31-year-old man who isn't a family member. Now, this is an immediate cause for concern for me because when you have a random person living with someone who isn't related to them, it could be just me, but this is extremely suspect because many people like to take advantage of the elderly. We do see it a lot. And then we learned that the male living with this woman has an extensive criminal history, which is never good. So my question is, how did this male even end up living here? But the male actually opened the door for the officer and everything appeared okay for the moment until the male picked up the 20-pound brake rotor and then placed it in front of the door, blocking the exit of the apartment. And his explanation was because the door swings open. And just as a side note, in the academy, officers are usually trained to never allow your exit to be obstructed because you may have to make a quick exit. But at this point, as I'm watching this, the hairs on the back of my neck started to stand up because the male first states that Dorothy is on the bed. But once the light came on, the male states that Dorothy was right next to the officer the entire time. But here's the thing, Dorothy isn't alive anymore. And the male apparently knew that during this entire interaction because that's exactly what he whispered to this officer. Now, if you guys are paying attention, this guy gives away multiple signs that he wasn't going to go quiet. Now, the first one is he didn't turn all the way around when the officer gave him an order. And the second, he keeps watching the officer. And the last, he actually pulls away when the officer initially tries to cuff him. And these are all warning signs, and I cannot stress how dangerous this is because the officer is in this apartment with the door closed with a mentally unstable male. And that quick, as the officer tries to cuff him, the officer's in a fight because all we hear is the officer yelling to stop resisting because the body cam is falling off, and this interaction just got more disturbing as it progressed. Now, this officer had to yell to stop to this male over 11 times and drop the weight numerous times, and then still had to fire his weapon. But thankfully, this officer was not hurt, and his backup showed up right on time. However, this male is extremely dangerous, and although the deceased had no trauma, in my opinion, he should not have been living there. But lastly, this is just another example of how a simple check on a well-being call can turn into a fight for survival. But this officer did great, and he didn't receive any charges for his actions. So it's definitely a win in my book. So
No, that's crazy, bro. Well, listen, boy, there's a lot going on, man. Y'all stay safe and I'm out, bro.